Statistics show that more than 1 in 5 people make critical medical decisions based off of TikTok, yet nearly half of this advice is flat out wrong. Almost all of us have scrolled through either a wellness or a fitness social media account looking for ways to feel better, eat healthier, and even sleep better. However, the unregulated wellness influencer industry can significantly cause more physical and psychological harm than good because they trade off scientific facts for viral clicks and predatory profit. Today, we will look at the worrying epidemic of unverified advice and also the dangerous consequences it can pose on bodies. Then we will look at how we can take authority back on our well-being. A lot of these self-claimed wellness influencers with a big following push certain trends. And a lot of these trends, they provide their own health and wellness advice without having any formal educational background. According to a Pew Research analysis, less than half of these wellness influencers have some sort of medical degree, and up to 60% of them have zero formal nutritional training. Because the majority of these influencers lack any formal education, the dietary advice they share is solely based on their personal experience rather than scientific facts. And this makes their guidance unreliable and potentially dangerous for their followers. Now, let's discuss how these misinformed videos can impact psychologically and physically on their followers. Wellness influencers can make deceptive claims and frequently exaggerate the health benefits and also downplay the side effects of certain products that they promote. These claims can lead to risky consumption behavior, all while the influencers just focus on meeting their margins and also their profit over the overall health of the consumer. A research article by Juan Eugene and his colleagues published in the National Library of Medicine website states the following: women's fitness-related social media use often blends aspiration for health with repeated exposure to risky exercise routine and restrictive dieting practices, suggesting that gender platform cultures can normalize high-risk behaviors under the appearance of empowerment. Ultimately, following the recommendations of these influencers can lead to body image anxieties and even health concerns, while these wellness influencers only focus on their likes, comments, and even meeting their margin sales. Their consumers end up suffering consequences of their medically unverified products and end up feeling worse about themselves. Now, let's talk about how we can make a better decision or wiser decisions when we follow the advice of these wellness influencers. Even though not all of these wellness influencers lack credibility, and some do have some sort of health or nutritional background, according to the Pew Research article previously mentioned, about 41% of these wellness influencers claim that they do have some sort of medical background or have worked in healthcare. However, it is ultimately up to us to get educated and read scholarly articles backed by science or even by medical background when making decisions regarding our health journey. I encourage every one of us who is searching a better health or is in their health journey to seek professional help with their primary care physician, or even look up information on articles that are backed by science and they're reliable sources. It's best to be educated than follow wellness influencers who have no educational background. Now, even though we have explored the dangers of blindly following advice from wellness influencers, We also have talked about how we can reclaim authority by educating ourselves. Today, we discuss the worrying pandemic of this unverified advice that these wellness influencers push, as well as the physical and psychological risks it can pose on someone's body, and also how we can reclaim our authority on our well being. Now, next time we come across one of these wellness or fitness influencer social media account, it'll be smart for us to ask ourselves, is this page really trustworthy? Or do they have any educational background? Or is it just a marketing reach?